count it clean. 1, 2, knife, pick, slide, spark, switch, flips, life. It up, the more. Count it clean. 1, 2, knife. Pick, slide, sparks. Switch, flips, life. Palm mute march with a barcode bite. Kick says lean, I angle just right. Pick bass barking in a concrete line. Power at the root while the hat tick fine. Sample snare snap with a clap on the tail. Grid so dry that the raindrops fail. Rip like a piston, short then stop. I duck in the pocket and the valves go pop. No haze, no room, just razor and brick. Double LR when the chorus goes thick. 808 spine under nickel and wire. Steel in the mids and the city on fire. Call at the corner, crew talks back. Bouncing the curb like a thunderclap. Hold, rim shot, breathe, don't move green. Light blink now, prove the groove. Chug and flow, heads go hey. Open chords, blaze the gray. Turn it up, crowd okay. Big bass rumble makes streets obey. Chug and flow, boots don't sway. Snap to the grid and cut the delay. Metal with bounce, we write the law. Drop deep banners and a jawbone draw. Jawbone draw, jawbone draw, jawbone draw, jawbone draw. Scratch one flick like a match on steel. Every 2 bars I reveal then seal. Tight little gaps, let the consonants bite. Sing, kick, swing for a left, right, right. Slides on the bass, then I lock to the 1. Octaves in the riff, put a glare on the sun. Stutter that tape, then press resume. No echo needed, these punches bloom. Hands at the waist with the sidestep lean. Factory rhythm on a billboard clean. Name on the grid, my city in caps. I talk in the stops and I shout in the claps. Chug and flow, heads go hey. Open chords, blaze the gray. Turn it up, crowd okay. Big bass rumble makes streets obey. Chug and flow, boots don't sway. Snap to the grid and cut the delay. Metal with bounce, we write the law. Drop deep banners and a jawbone draw. Jawbone draw, jawbone draw, jawbone draw, jawbone Halftime hush, octave leg climbs. Kick on the hand, draws battle lines. 3 steps back, then surge in place. Open chords flood like a pixel blade. Chug and flow, heads go hey. Open chords, blaze the gray. Turn it up, crowd okay. Big bass rumble makes streets obey. Chug and flow, boots don't sway. Snap to the grid and cut the delay. Metal with bounce, we write the law. Drop deep banners and a jawbone draw. Pick slide tail, faders on black. Steel meets 808, never turning nap. Pick slide tail, faders on black. Steel meets 808, never turning back. Pick slide tail, faders on black. Steel meets 808, never turning back. Pick slide tail, faders on black. Steel meets 808, never turning back. Count it clean. 1, 2, 9. Big slide sparks. 1, 2, 9. Count tight, grid light, switch on the gravel. Count tight, grid light, switch on the gravel. Count tight, grid light, switch on the gravel. Reverse sim swelled in the neon gavel.
Tick, 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 tock in the 3-3-2. Crosswalk swing and I slide right through. Pick bass park with the barcode grin. Octave to the roof, then I drop back in. Chop that string like a metro gate. Palm mute squares make the sidewalk quake. 8-bit halo on a razor tone. I'm a turnstile heart with the metronome.
Hands at the waist with a sidestep lean. Back it in the pocket and the kicks all mean. Silence as a weapon, pause and strike. Snare draws lines like a lawyer's mic. Hold, rim tick, don't breathe, obey. Green blinks, blinks once.
Now cut, then sway.
GAVEL, drop that low. Sing, open I thread one line, triple it in hats like a flash in a sign. Pixels on the pick make a tremolo bleed. I jab on the end, then I double the speed. Factory snap with a clap on the tail. Phone filter voice like a wiretap trail. Slide to the roof, then an octave clear. Riff writes rules in the city's air.
Dry as a blade, no room to drift. Every word bolts to the chassis I lift.
Neon GAVEL, drop that low. Open chords roar. City don't sleep, we write the code. Crowd go. 808 load, steel on the beat, we bend not bow. Crowd now, make it loud now. Halftime climb with an octave lead. Whammy dip slow, then the light stampede. 3 bars hush, 4th bar flame. Bring back the gavel and call its name. Neon GAVEL, drop that low. Let the rafters draw. Riding in sparks on the street we own. Crowd go. Turn the city on. Pitch slide flare, faders in rows. Neon gavel falls, and the whole block knows. Meter on black, 4 clicks, no haze. Gate drops hard like a shutter blade phase. Gated strings chop, tick then seal. Timeline weaves like a chain on steel. Kick on the end, hats draw lines. Bass rise the pedal while the skyline shines. Pin squeal, spark on a dry lip curve. I sink on the pocket with a sidestep swerve. Backspin answers when I puncture a rhyme. 3 taps mute, then I land on time. City runs lean on a razor grid. I fold up the noise and I show what I did. No smear, no bloom, just surgical bite. Words turn gears in the middle of the night. Hold, rim tick, watch it load. Green light whispers, carry the code. Cold, road up, crowd go. Open chords blaze while the 808 rolls cold. Stay in pocket, crowd flow. Phrygian hook cuts cold like snow cold. Move the city, crowd yo. Head nod low, now watch it glow. Night throttle, steal the lane. Bounce so clean it engraves your name. Barcode chugs with a gate on the tail. Triplet in the verse like a switchblade rail. Bass slides low, then it locks to the 1 time 3-4 walks while the rhyme outruns. I talk in the rest and I pounce on the hits. DJ rewinds when the cadence splits. Crosswalk light on a nickel bright face. I mark each bar like a parking space. Hold up, crowd go. Open chords blaze while the 808 rolls. Hold the mad crowd no. We bend that path, let the pulse take hold. Hold up, crowd go. Open chords blaze while the 808 rolls. Hold the mad crowd no. We bend that path, let the pulse take hold. Clock snaps twice, then I burst in twos. Tapping like sparks on a new shoes. 4 bars sprint, then a dead stop freeze. Back to the grid with a metal bone breeze. Go! Crowd up, crowd go. Hands in the waist with a sidestep show. Go! Stay in pocket, crowd flow. Double that hook till the speakers glow. Gate chops click, on off then. Cut to black while the engines grin. Gate chops click, on off then. Cut to black while the engines grin. Fully on. steps on the tile. 4 clicks clean and I cut with a smile. Gallop in the strings like a rail yard chain. Kick on the air makes a crosswalk strain. Pick bass bark with a billboard grit. I go to the roof then I snap back hit. Dry like a scalpel, 0 room view. Words draw squares that the city runs through. Pick scrape sparks, 2 counts. Snare draws low in the pocket announces. Triplet in the flow then I breeze miss swing. Hats goats, hit a stop time ring. Rap folds quick when I say that line. Riff writes rules on the factory sign. Full quarter, move the line. Full quarter, hold the time. Full quarter, cut this way. Daylight, play. Strike, crowd go. Open chords blaze while the 808 rolls. Slow, crowd flow. Stomp, clap, let the skyline glow. The line go. We bend, don't break, watch the meter show. Siren strike, steel on the rhyme. Head nod low in a razor time. Barcode palm you, I'm a gate in the street. Every short rest puts a cut in the beat. Flanger on the edge as I prime that door. Floods in like a neon roar. Triplet burst, then I ride the one. Pick a mic, flick, flick like a welding gun. Scratch on the up, then a sub drop lands. Crowd to the rafters with stomp clap hands. No smear, no cloud, just surgical aim. I etch in the grid and I sign my name. Strike, crowd go. Open chords blaze while the 808 rolls. The line go. Stomp, clap, let the tempo show. Strike, crowd go. Open chords blaze while the 808 rolls. The line yo. Stomp, clap, let the tempo show. Halftime drop, baritone dives. Whammy to the floor, then the whole room drives. 3 bars climb, 4th bar slam. Back to the grid, bam, bam, bam. Strike, crowd go. We write in sparks on the city we know. The line, crowd no. Moving forward, still in the flow. Big scrape, flare, siren in blue. Cut to black and the law stays true. The line, crowd bass, stomp, cut, let the tempo show. Steel on steel, tick then slice. Chain in the loop and the grid feels nice. Slide to the root with the hallway scrape. Kick on the end makes the crosswalk shape. Pick bass grit with the barcode grin. 0 room blade, let the syllables spin. Open string drawn like a siren line. I duck in the gaps and I punch on time. Flam on 3, then the razor on 4. 2 beat hush, hear the factory roar. Metal hit clang as the crowd leans in. Triplet in the flow, then I tighten the chin. No smear, no fog, just surgical aim. I brand that beat with the stamp steel name. Lock in, breathe short, don't flinch, don't grin. Green blinks, 1 stop, now bring it in. Lock in, open daggers blaze while the 808 spins. Hold the line, crowd no bend. Slams like sparks and the meters ascend. Lock in, hands at the waist with a sidestep grin. We write in still where the alley begin. Chain code rules and the city drops in. Slide no whip with the nickel edge bite. Hats go tss, I reply with a slight. Pick squeals blink like a weld in the frame. I cut through the static with the barcode name. Choke on the bass, then I let it release. Sink kick fiends, put the tension on lease. Chain rattle field in a hard left turn. Tape stop blink, make the street lamps burn. I talk in the rest and I shout on the hits. Blueprint tone with industrial fits. Chain code, lock in. Open daggers blaze while the 808 spins. Hold the line, no bend. Stamps on the floor till the rafters bend. Chain code, lock in. Hands at the waist with a sidestep grin. We write in steel where the alley begin. Chain code rules and the city drops in. Halftime brawl with the slide guitar wail. 3 bars climb, 4th bar rail. click, click, grit awake. Dry like a blade and the rails don't shake. Barcode chugs with a nickel shot grin. Kick on the end, makes the crosswalk spin. Unison bend like a siren in steel. I carve in the gaps where the consonants kneel. Pick bass grit with a subway growl. 808 spine puts a clamp on the howl. Stop 2 counts, let the skyline wait. Rim shot signs like a stamp steel plate. Radio chops, unit go then mute. I thread one line and the pocket takes root. No haze, no smear, just surgical grade. Words move gears in a red line parade. Snare left, right, cadence obeyed. Breathe F a beat, then the pathways laid. Red line parade, crowd wars. Open chords blaze as the subs enlarge. Hold the pace, crowd charge. Head not low on a boulevard barge. Ride the crowd, yeah. Steel on the beat till the night turns bare. Red line parade, cut so clean. Bounce draws lines on the city screen. Red line parade, cut so clean. Staccato steps with a factory snap. Triple it burst and I spring the trap. Ring mod slice like a weld in snow. I freeze one beat and the meters glow. Pick scrape sparks then a dead stop blink. Everybody leans when the grid says sync. Sign on the steel with an inkless pen. I talk in the west and I strike on 10. Call red light parade, crowd march. Open chords blaze and the rafters arch. Call draw the line starch. They stiffen the stance while the kick still lurch. Red light parade, crowd march. Hands at the waist with a size for claws. Call red light parade, crowd march. Double that hook till the street leaves marks. Cadence taps fade, no echo to save. Cut to black while the grid behaves. Call deadlock parade. Call deadlock parade. Halftime walk with a chorus wash bass. 3 bars climb, 4th bar chase. Bring back the grid, stamp out the fade. Green light flashes on the motorcade. Red light parade, crowd march. Hands at the waist with a sidestep starch. Red light parade, crowd march. Double that hook till the street leaves marks. Cadence taps fade, no echo to save. Cut to black while the grid behaves. It's a big line parade, cut so clean. Cadence taps fade, no echo to save. Cut to black while the grid behaves. Red line parade, cut so clean. I call red line parade. I call red line parade. I call red line parade. Red line parade. Call red line parade. Count 2, 3, 4. Toggle clicks quick, then the edges salute. Clave on the hats, make the crosswalk talk. I ghost on the kick, let the sidewalk knock. Drop D teeth with a barcode chop. Left hand mute, then I let it pop. Pick bass grip with a laser line. Octave up, land clean on time. Reverse guitar breath, the city in close. When the downbeat hides, that's the moment I coast. No smear, no bloom, just a razor lane. I split one bar like a moving train. Clutch and hold, let the pressure load. Green light flicks now, release the code. Clutch mode, crowd go. Open cards roll while the subs roll low. Cut then serve, close. Clave in the concrete, watch it glow. Boom, hit, on tomb. Head not low in a steel workroom. I press on the off, she echoes the off. I cut on the stop, she stabs the stop. I ride on the grid, she fires rhythms reshape. 4 bar scratch and a dead stop cue. Reverse breath pulls and we slam on 2. Clutch mode, crowd go. Hands at the waist with a sidestep show. Cut, then surge, flow. Double that hook till the street says whoa. Gate chops click on off, then cut to black while the engines grin. Four clicks clean, no room, no haze. Break, squeal, mute, then the baseline blazes. Socket on the groove, tighten that thread. Kick says lean, I nod from the head. Auto watch chops in a stop. Go lane, snare drags, whisper, then it snaps off chain. Hex key syllables, twist in the lock. Pocket like a ratchet with a counter clock. Dead stop, breath, and a razor return. Fuse on the rhyme and the meters burn. Octopus growl, draws chalk on the street. I ride on the ones and I jab on the ease. Blueprint grit with the torque in the bar. When the snare shifts late, everybody says pull the brake, hold count to release. Bass inhales low, then the pressure finds peace. Pull, check, drop, set. Bass leads the hook, let the chords check. Call lock, the pocket, crowd, split. Head nod law with the steel bite neck. Pull, check, crowd, pull, set. 808 lifts, watch the skyline flex. Gridline stride with the bevel edge tone. Hybrid pick jabs like a chisel on stone. Triple lip burst, then a mid-bar freeze. Backspin, echo answers my keys. Slide to the root with a click tight aim. I print each bar like a shipping frame. Snare on the A, crowd shifts weight. I grin at the groove as it calibrates. Call, check, crowd book, set. Unison riff climbs, the streets get set. Call lock, the pocket, crowd, wet. Clean like a laser that you won't forget. 2, check, crowd book, set. 808 lifts, watch the skyline flex. Tick, talk, snap, ignite, mouth, clicks, answer. Wave I screamed in the floorboards bend. We climb 1 step in the night ascends. 3 bars coil, 4th bar break. Back to the hook with the city quake. Call, check, crowd book, set. Hands at the waist with the sidestep set. Call lock, the pocket, don't sweat. Run it again till the skyline's met. Bull, check, crowd book, set. Stutter cut, clicks, meters go thin. Pocket, go, fled. Cut to black while the engines grin. The N. 4 clicks, hits to the mains. Breaker in my palm and I tighten the chains. Bottleneck low, let the rail lines cry. Kick on the end, watch the crosswalk fly. Stencil on the groove with a barcode bite. Dry as a scalpel in a neon night. Whisper double trails under every word. Camera shutter snap when the commas are heard. Pedal tone bass like a street light hum. I pause 1 beat, then I land on 1. Slide to the root with the chrome edge grin. Pocket so strict that it locks you in. Quarter note triplets, set at the load. Hold your breath till the green says go. Line, drow, slip it back. Open chords roll while the subs stay black. Cut the noise like clap. Shutters in the hook like a flashbang snap. Grid, go, grid. On track, blackout switch, then we bring it back. Back. Linear hands, no overlap hits. Rim ghost whisper while the cadence splits. Wham on the mute, then a razor reply. I thread Line crowd, switch it back. Open chords blaze, every head goes snap. Call, cut the noise, let clack. Bounce so sharp that it draws the map. Call lock, twin, clack. Blackout switch, then we bringing it back. E-bow gliss like a wire on fire. 3 bars climb, odd step higher. Kick on the end and the measure resets. Back to the grid where the fuse connects. Call line crowd, swing back. Low, mid, high stacks hit back to back. Call black, we're on track. Double that chant till the street turns black. Power cut clean, 0 room air. Pick, scrape, spark in the midnight glare. Cuts air, 4 clicks, then spark. No room, no haze, just bite in the dark. Barcode strong with a left hand choke. Kick on the end, makes the crosswalk smoke. Pick bass grin with a nickel tooth drag. Slide to the root, then I plant that flag. Break, scratch, steel, let the syllables dart. Stop, 2 beats, then I tear it apart. Hat say tick, I reply with a lean. Gridline gate with a billboard sheen. Pick, wheel flips like a match on chrome. Every short rest is a megaphone. 808 spine with a razor mid. I fold up the map like a paper lid. Times roll up, don't breathe, don't blink. Green light tabs, step back from the brink. Call, the kilometer. Octave wrist border. Stand in the pocket. Let the hats lock it. City obey the beat. 808 comes through. Whistle rides high, guitars draw lines. Bounce so clean that it frames the skyline. Palm mute grid like a punch card lane. Words hit angles that rewire the brain. Big crush blink, then the snare goes cold. Silence as a blade and the crowd gets bold. Pick slide scream like a rail at night. Octaves like signs in electric white. I talk in the gaps and I shout on the hits. Blueprint bars with industrial fits. No mud, no smear, just a surgical feel. When a stop drops in, that's the seal. Whoa! That's the seal. Whistle order. Crew, open chords roar. Map fold under the grove. Let the subs endure. City obey the beat. True. 808 comes through. Whistle rides high, guitars draw lines. Bounce so clean that it frames the skyline. Halftime stride with an octave lead. 3 bars climb, 4th bar speed. Kick on the end, draws battle lines. Bring back the chant as the skyline shines. Skyline shines. Whistle order. Crew, heads all nod. Stand in the pocket. Hail the god of ride. Whistle order. Meters in blue. Still white code and the city comes true. Big slide flare, meters in blue. Steel writes code and the city comes true.